Hey guys, it's me, Jory, the sales guy here at Area 13 Ebikes. Sorry about last Friday's live review. It didn't happen. I was a little under the weather myself. So we are going to do a little something different. We're going to do it today. We're going to do it on Monday. It being a clear day, figured why not take advantage of it. Got some planes flying in the background, as you can hear. Today we are doing the live review on the Velotric Discover 1. This color happens to be a beautiful mango color. Looks a little yellowish, but it's what they call the mango. Let's see who's in the chat line right now. Hi, Pedro. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member with us. Appreciate it. Appreciate your contribution to us by being a fan, subscribing. I appreciate that. What else? Who else we got right now? Oh, all right. Hog Doc, 1946. We are here. I know I kept you guys waiting since Friday, and I apologize. Hopefully we'll get a good review. We got the weather nice, so let's keep it going. Who else is in here today? Captain Kurt. Captain Kurt. Nice to see you, bud. Thanks for joining us today. Betty, hello. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. So I want to start off with Velotric sent us this bike to do a nice review on it. It is very nice. It's a nice step through. You're looking at a 500 watt motor that peaks out at about 750 watts. We'll keep going over some more details as people keep joining in, and let's keep saying hi to some people first before we keep going. Nearest, thank you for joining us from Chicago. Appreciate that. It's a Brompton life. How you doing? Well, hi back. Happy Monday, everyone. First and foremost, it is a little chillier today, so I got my Cali Protectives gloves on. You can go to our website right now. We've got plenty of different colors. $40 right now will get you a pair of gloves. I love them. They're good. They're form-fitting, and they feel great when you're riding. So if it's a little chilly out there for you, go grab a pair. Hi, Dan Malone. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Norma. Looking for a cargo bike? Thank you for your support, though. Appreciate it. Pedro, the step-through e-bikes makes the old folks like me very happy. Well, I have to say, you know, I'm young. I'm 37. I just turned 37. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of, with the designs that they've coming out with the step-throughs, I really like the ability to just kind of get on, straddle, not have something just really up in that area to, you know, hurt anything that I don't want hurt. Very easy able to get on and off on both sides. So yeah, I think the step-throughs these days are definitely changing the game and the idea of the girls bike. I actually sell a lot more step-throughs, surprisingly, on some of my bottles that do come in step-throughs than I do with the step-overs. For example, we had a Crusader bike, folding bike. I sold out of those before I even sold out of the step-overs. And I sold it to a lot of guys, young guys. So I don't think that stereotype of it being a girl's bike should be there anymore, because I kind of like it, and I think the rest of us like it too. Let's see who else we got today. Hi, Christopher Young. What's good today? Hopefully this review on this bike, as long as the weather's permitting. It's pretty breezy out here, but good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Betty, yes, the color does look nice. I'll see if I can get more of a close-up on it. Let's see. There's a nice yellow or mango. It looks yellow, but I can see the mango in it. I like mangoes. It's a good fruit. Okay, let's see. Kurt, welcome. Yeah, Crusader can be a little heavy at 65 pounds. Take that battery out. You got save yourself 10 pounds of lifting power. Mango is the perfect name. Yes, it is. PD Stevie, sorry that you joined late, but hey, we're in here. Don't worry, you just came in. You're about ready to start. Kind of want to give everyone a chance to kind of get in, get settled, get a snack, get a beverage. We're going to go over this Velotric Discover One model. It's a rear hub, 500 watt, peaks at about 750 watt motor. You've got it's a rear hub. On this one, you have 3 pedal assist. So you're going only from 1 to 3. It does come with a nice bell, if you can hear that. It does have your 7-speed derailleur from Shimano, your 7-speed gearing system. So that's going to be good. You know that comes backed by a good product. So you know that's some good system right there for you. Let's see who else we have. Daniel, thanks for the wishes. Good to see you. Welcome. Jay, don't worry about it. Better late than never. Fashionably late. My man Rich, he says he agrees. It's so yellow. I like it. Bubba Max, I like the setup of that bike. It is actually a really nice setup. The step through is really nice. Tires, you're looking at about a 26 to 2.5 inch wide tire. It's got a fairly good tread. It's not just your normal street tire tread. I think this is something you can do on some small gravel. Some light on and off road stuff. I would definitely keep it more flat ground. Would not think about trying to really get into climbing any major hills, but it is definitely a very, very comfortable bike. I have rode it around a couple times. I like how the handlebars are swayed back a little bit for that upright feel if you're into that. So that is a very nice, comfortable feel. I know there's a lot of people out there that like to sit back a little bit. They like to have it where it's coming back a little bit, where you can be a little bit more upright to cruise. So it's a little easier on the back, a little easier on your whole form. So yes, it is a good looking bike. It is a nice, comfortable fit. I'll say that for sure. What else do we have here? Got a lot of people in here today. Brad, my wife just received her Discover and she loves it. Congratulations. I'm happy that she's happy. That's good. She's got a good bike and she loves it. She's comfortable with it. Jay Moore, when will the Rad Rover 6 get upgrades from you guys? I believe I explained this last time in the review, but some of you guys might have not been able to be here. So I'll continue to say it in every review if I need to. It's fine. I know that's a huge thing that everyone's looking out for. Right now, we just haven't had a chance to get a Rad Rover 6 to be able to test it on it. Send it to our manufacturer to be able to have them create one for it. I do know that the plugging and the wiring on that Rad Rover 6 is quite different from what the Rover 5s and below were used to. So there's definitely going to be a lot of change on that if that was to occur. I'm not going to say if or when because I'm not too sure at this moment, but it's something that we definitely are looking forward to in the future. So when we do come up with that, we will announce that and make that known. So let's see a couple more comments and then we'll get back to the bike. All right, let's see. Paul, hello. Thank you for joining. Let's get us into some of this details of this bike. So you're looking at a 500 watt. Let's see if I can get a zoom in on the motor here without taking everything out. Uh-oh. Nope, I'm good. Sorry, guys. I'll bring the bike a little closer, too. So like I said, you're looking at a 500 watt, peaks out about 750 watt output peak. You're looking at a 65 nominal meters on a rear hub, 7-speed derailleur. Is optimized by Velotric team for a smooth, effortless riding experience, even at a 15-degree uphill. It is considered a class 2, just to let you guys know. The battery on this one is definitely something that they were wanting to brag about. You're looking at a Tesla grade 692 watt hour removable battery, certified by LG Samsung, up to about 60 miles on a single charge. Again, everyone, please note that ranges really occur on certain variables, pedaling, throttle, depending on the terrain, things like that. So you've got your integrated battery right here. You've got your charging port right here as well. Master power switch is right here on the front. Allows you to turn it on. Get that bad boy on. It allows you to get your screen up. It's got a very good visible display. I will see if I can get it closer so I can get you guys to see. It's not a color display. I like it. It's not too flashy. It's not too crazy. It's not all over the place. Some people like the color display. I actually kind of like the fact that it's just very plain. It's very basic and simple. Easy to read. Very big numbers. You've got your battery bar right here. You've got your miles per hour, your odometer, and your different levels of assist right here. Like I said, it does go up to a 3. I know we're in the game of handling all the way up to 5. So that one was a little bit different and concerning for me. To me, I do like the 5 levels of assist. So yeah, to each his own on that one, but it still does a really good job for what it does with the 7-speed gearing on it. On this one, you actually have a right thumb throttle, which is really nice. Like I said, it does come with a nice bell. It has some really nice ergonomic hand grips. The basket or the rear rack, it does take up a max of capacity of 25 kilograms. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm still battling my cough. Let's see. Let's see. Steve Grappy, hello. How you doing? Thank you. Kurt, how many teeth on the front sprocket? You are looking at... That's a good question. I don't have that one in my specs right here. I apologize. Almost looks like a 42. Yep, right on the side. Crank 170 millimeter with a chain wheel of a 42 teeth. Wow, I got that one on the side. Right on. Let's see what else we got. No cheating around with that better. Nice, Jay Palmer. All right. Oh, with that battery. Gotcha. Cheating, no cheaping around that battery. Gotcha, bud. Gotcha. Capacity on this one actually is said to have about a 440-pound weight capacity. It's good for riders anywhere between 5'4" and 6'4". With that low step through, it does give you that option to, to have a different range of standover heights and inseam heights for a lot of people who are either shorter or don't have a very big inseam. Perfect bike for something that people don't want that high bar hitting at that spot. Zoom back out for a little bit. It does have a headlight, a rear tail light. It's all integrated into the controller. It does have the rear rack and fenders that do come with it. So everything you see on this bike right here is what comes with the bike. It's really nice, really very accommodating. They also include in this kit, I'll give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Your little goodie box is what I always call it, the goodie box. Got a nice little goodie box right here. They send you it with a nice toolkit. Inside the toolkit, you get in your box, you get a nice little user guide. You get a nice reflector if you want more visibility of the red as well as the clear. You have a nice little zip up tool bag. In here, you have a screwdriver and a plethora of Allen wrenches, as well as open box wrenches as well. So they definitely set you up for handling any kind of repairs that you might need out on the road. So that's that for the goodie box. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Steve, I'm sorry that it's snowing, or maybe I'm happy that it's snowing. Hopefully that's good news. But I'm sure riding life is definitely not very fun out there in the snow. Larry and Cheryl Wicklife, thank you for joining us from Washington, D.C. Come on, Vanna White. I don't know about that. 65 nominal. Yeah, I would agree with you. It is a little low on the nominal meters power wise, but then again, you got to look at it the whole bike itself. You're looking at not a very mountain bike mountain bike type tire. It's not a very aggressive tire. It's not a very aggressive bike. It's something that's going to definitely cruise you around town. It's definitely going to get you a lot of range cruising through cities if you're going out touring or on road trips, or camping or RVing, and you have this on the back, and you're wanting to cruise through the town, see what around, you definitely get a lot of range out of this. As for like climbing with power, torque, you're right. I agree. It's probably not the best one I would use. Obviously, there's other bikes for that purpose. Each bike has its own adventure. It just matters about the adventure that's on the bike, is what I say. Let's see what else we got on this. Definitely, like I said, it has the cadence and speed sensors to help create the most natural and fluid pedaling performance. Currently looking at $18.99. You can check out the link in the description to get one yourself if you guys are really interested in it. It's not that bad of a deal, the price for the bike. And I will try to ride around for you guys as well to show you kind of how long that feels on there. So, does have that front suspension that is adjustable as well as able to be locked out. It looks like it's an OEM kind of front suspension, but you definitely have your rebound right here, reload, and well as your lockout right there. Suspension wise, seems like it can handle some decent bumps. Again, though, it's not an aggressive bike, so I don't think I would take it on something that would require such an aggressive suspension. But It does have some decent tread. That way you could go on and off the roads without being too scared. The weight of the bike, you're looking at 64 pounds. Yeah, 10 pounds less, obviously, if you take out the battery, which is what we always recommend you do if it's going to be cold or if you're trying to travel with it. Definitely want to prolong the life of your battery on that aspect. Jay Palmer, is that seat stem shock absorbing? No, it's not. It's just a definitely unique looking seat stem right there. Just a different mounting apparatus for the actual saddle to be on there. You can get, if you do guys need a suspension seat post, we definitely offer those online as well. If you guys are looking for something like that, Suntour is someone who we've worked with. They have a great suspension through not only in the seat post, rear suspension, as well as front suspension. So if that's something that you're looking for, we offer those items as well. Let's see. Great question. What kind of brakes, Kurt? Great question. They are hydraulics. Oh, I apologize. No, they are not. These are just straight mechanical. Yep, I do not see no reservoir anywhere in these. So these are just going to be straight mechanical brakes. Looks like they're an OEM type brake as well. I know we're all more fans of the hydraulic. There's always pros and cons to each one of them. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm 65. I don't need aggressive. I'm looking for dependable. Jay, I agree. This would probably be a very dependable bike. The frame is designed very well. The suspension is great on it. So far, I will jump on it. We'll see how it handles. Me just cruising around the lot. Got the male people right here. I don't want to run into them and damage their vehicle. Hi, Dad. Dad channel, it looks like. Not my dad, but Dad channel. Thank you for joining us. Betty, yes, I will be jumping on it here in just a second. Gonna wait till some people get out of the way so I can do that. Any other questions you guys might have about the Velotric? Discover One. Mango. Obviously, you got the keys that will be able to unlock your battery so you can remove it. Got a very comfortable, I gotta say, the cushion saddle, the stock saddle on this is actually very comfortable. It feels like it's like a gel inside. Ergonomic handlebars. I know a lot of people are a huge fan of the ergonomic handlebars grips. So these are definitely come standard with that. Male people are just about to leave, so we'll hop on this thing and ride out. There they go. All right, let's get a ride on this one, huh? Let's see if I can get zoomed out a little bit and get a nice ride. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna start off with just the feel of the bike. I want to feel the weight of it. What I normally do when I'm selling to someone is I always make sure that if you've never been on an e-bike or it's been a while since you've been on an e-bike, always ride the bike off with the power off, or at least down to zero when there's no throttle or motor, just so you can feel the difference of a bike. These are a lot different compared to your normal standard mountain bike that you would normally have back in the day. Weight is completely different. You're adding a battery, you're adding a motor, different components as well. So I'm gonna ride it with just the bike itself, just to kind of get a good feel of how it feels as a normal bike. And honestly, I'm in gear 2, and it's really not that hard or heavy to pedal. It's really comfortable still with that upright position. This is probably a little smaller from my standard because I'm got long legs, but yeah, in gear 2, it's not bad. Mark's over there riding off screen, everyone. Okay, so now let's hit it up into 1. Oh, okay. Since I've already been pedaling, I'm kind of cruising already. Okay, yeah, the power kicks in. I feel it. It's nice. Come out here a little bit real quick. Okay. That was pretty good. I think I will take it to the street and we'll see how it does off the line at pedal assist 3 and see how kind of off the line start it goes. Okay, let's go do that real quick. Here's our race car display. So I'm gonna go right off from 0 and just go straight throttle and see how it goes. Here we go. Okay. It gets going pretty good. I like it. It's not super jerky off right off the bat, but it's also not hesitant. So it's got a good, nice medium. It's got a really good acceleration. It's only a pedal assist. The acceleration on this is actually really good for the level 3 pedal assist. I was in level 3, the highest level. Yeah, it moves great. Suspension felt pretty good. Yeah, that was kind of nice. I like the takeoff. Takeoff was really nice. Not super hesitant, but not super jerky or right off the bat, right off the line. I definitely felt the cadence sensor kicking in as I was riding. I also felt that like after I stopped pedaling, even for like a few seconds, I was still feeling that cadence sensor and push me along. So that was a little different feeling for me. Not sure if that was something I liked or disliked. Okay. Okay, let's see who we got here else. Thank you, Blue Rose. Appreciate it. Yeah, we do have a trike. If you guys do need a cargo or something we have a Galaxy Trike 500 watt, peaks at about 750, front hub motor. It is narrow enough to fit through doorways as well as able to be folded up. So thank you for the shout out for that, Blue Rose. Let's see what else we got. My mom likes the look of this one over other options. Want to hear your thoughts on the price point. I'm super new to this and would love to pick your brain. As I seen some of the other comments, I agree a little bit. I actually have some step throughs in our shop that are priced at roughly around the same price as this, with a little bit more power. So frankly, I would say power wise, tire wise, suspension wise, I'm not going to say I would agree with the price point that they're selling this for. I do like the plethora of colors that they have for it. I do like the genuine look of it. I like the low step through. I like the frame shape. But for component wise, I don't know if $18.99 would be something I would want to spend on this specifically, because of just the power. I'd like to have a little bit more power. And I'd also like to have the hydraulic brakes. I'm a huge fan of those. We've got more customers coming in. Hopefully they're going to come in and say hi. See what else we have. The motor, yes, I will say this, Jason. It was quiet. It was definitely, I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear any humming. I didn't hear any buzzing. I didn't hear any clunking. So I know a lot of people have kind of heard different situations with either their e-bikes or other e-bikes. Hi, guys. Not bad. How you doing? If you guys want to walk in, someone will be happy to help you out. Awesome. Got some customers here. But yeah, for the sound of the motor, no, I didn't hear anything. Even cruising in the gravel, cruising on a smooth road, it was actually fairly quiet. Jay Palmer wants to see the pedals. I will try to do my best. They look kind of like your standard, regular, reflective pedals. Nothing too crazy or special about those. I will try to do a close-up of them, but there's really not much that you would want to do a close-up on of those. They're real kind of, it looks like they're just real kind of standard basic pedals. Nothing wrong with it. Just wanted to point that out. Dad channel, yes, 500 watt motor is more than for this. I think the motor sizes. I think I agree with Dad channel. I think this one would be perfect for this bike just because of the tires and what I think this would be really like I said, be made for more of street riding, more if you have to get off the road a little bit, nothing too crazy, nothing too avid. But if you're going even farther than that and making it through the terrains and the fire break trails, single tracks, this is definitely something I probably wouldn't really take on there and expect it to do a lot of climbing or torque, because it's not gonna, I don't feel like, to me, would it handle that. To me, this would be specifically kind of more of street riding, like Dad says, in the city hills, something like that would be susceptible. Hi, Michael. Thank you for joining us. It does come with a cadence sensor. It's not a torque sensor. Like I said, I did feel that cadence sensoring going even after I stopped pedaling. It still kind of pushed me a little bit more after, which was a little different. It felt like it was pushing a little bit more than it needed to. If that makes sense, but that was my own personal opinion and feeling from it. Blue Rose, it does already come integrated with a headlight and tail light that's integrated into the controller. You turn it on simply with a lot of the e-bikes will either have their own headlight switch, or they'll have the plus button or the up button. But usually when you turn that on, you hold that down and it will turn on your tail light and brake light at the same time, or tail light and headlight at the same time. Some of them actually, tail lights are actually also an active brake light, as some of them are just tail lights. And again, just to turn it on and off, you just hold that up plus sign down, and it will turn it right back off. So that's for anyone that has an e-bike if you don't have a headlight switch. E-bike Dave, you did miss it, but it's okay. I'll tell it again. The price tag on this one, you're looking at $18.99. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's $18.99 with the $300 coupon. So you're looking at $15.99. Thank you, e-bike Dave. Let's see what else we got. Is it a 28 mile per hour bike? I would say no. I can sure give it a try and see if it will get up to as high as it can go. But let's see. Let's see if we can get another test ride. And I apologize if it's not understanding of my voice if you can't hear me. But I will try to go get it test riding real quick. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I have enough stretch to get it, but let's see. Pedaling. I got it up to about 18, 19 miles per hour. I'm just straight pedaling. Straight throttle. I think if I had more of a flatter stretch, it would probably get a little bit more speed. I was able to get it up to 18 on throttle as well. But I think, like I said, if I had a longer stretch, you would probably be able to get a lot faster. Obviously, you're pedaling, you'll be able to get a lot faster. And your throttle is probably going to be limited at roughly, it feels like it'd probably be limited at about 20 miles per hour. Okay, let's see what I missed. Probably 20-mile limit. Yeah. Usually most bikes are limited already out of the factory at that point. Yeah, I was zooming pretty good. It's fairly lightweight underneath me. Tires were definitely made me a little bit nervous on the loose gravel. When I got on that flat ground though, that cement, it was actually a lot easier and smoother. But I wouldn't say it would go more than 20 miles per hour on the throttle. Pedaling assist, you'd probably get it up to about 20, 23, 25, depending on how your legs are feeling that day. Yes, true. I agree with you, Kurt. Most speed limits for bikes and around town, you can't really go too fast, anyways. You don't want to. Uh, Something like this is, like I said, I would take something like this on, uh, cruising through towns where I haven't been before. Something I can just get the bike off the rack, cruise through, check out the sights, check out the scenery, hop back on, cruise again. And with the long battery life, the range gives you that option to be able to do all that. Jay, did I talk about shipping? Shipping on this one will obviously be under Velotric. Go to their website, go to the link. I'm sure it'll explain all the shipping process there. While riding, I did like the ergo grips. Good, that's a plus for me. So maybe we should just break down the ratings on this. Give some, I don't know, some pros and cons and things that you guys probably are wanting to know what I think about. I think, Betty, that this bike would be fairly good for your mom. She doesn't want to go too fast. It's not very torquey. It's not very, right off the get-go, punching power right into your face. It's really very, very moderate on that, to where it will give her a nice, smooth, ease ride on that. Okay, so let's just go over some of the things we talked about. The huge battery, the 692 watt hours of power in there by Tesla. That's a really good range. I like that. That's a thumbs up for me right there. Integrated into the frame too, which makes it very sleek. I like batteries, to me, integrated in the frame, because it does make it look more of a regular bike as opposed to some of our bikes that we do have exposed batteries. I feel like, to me, it keeps it a little bit more protected, as well as just it's got a better, sleeker look, to my opinion. And if people are frowning upon e-bikes, it kind of takes away that look of an e-bike by not exposing that battery, making it so predominant. The display, I would like to say, is a thumbs up. Very readable, very user friendly. With the power button as well, it's everything attached to that is very thumbs up, very user friendly. I like it. It's very, it's simple. It's very readable, plain and simple. Nothing to really go too in depth with it, which you don't really need too much on there. Nice little bell, nice little accessory. I know a lot of people like bells. Some people don't. To each his own. But it is nice to have to let people know you're coming up behind them. You got your controller casing down here, which is nice. It's all covered. It's sealed up. So that's a nice plus as well. For this bike, the power in the motor, I think is, for this bike, yes. For me personally, obviously, I want to say I like more power, because I do agree that it's going to be perfect for hills in the cities, but there's a lot of cities that are out there that have some really steep hills. Take example, San Francisco. Walking up those hills are a pain in the butt. And if there's anybody from San Francisco, I love San Francisco, don't get me wrong, but I've walked those hills. Whew, it's definitely leg day on that day. But it's a great city. I love visiting San Fran. Again, like I said, the ergo grips felt really, really comfortable. I know I keep going back to that, but it wasn't too obnoxious. It was comfortable. I loved it. I love the feel of it. The saddle felt comfortable. Yeah, those are all good pluses for me. The front suspension didn't seem to me have an issue for handling any bumps. I did go up, I know you guys didn't get to see me, but I did go up and hit a couple dips up there to kind of really get a feel for that suspension, and it really handled fairly well for an OEM front suspension. So that is a good plus on that. I do like the look of the tires, the tread of the tires are nice for a street. I do like the fact that it is got the integrated taillight and headlight with brake light as well. So that's always a plus. Everyone loves being visible and loves to be able to see. So that's always a good thing. Some cons, I would definitely say the brakes. You know, everyone likes the hydraulic brakes. I'm a fan of the hydraulic brakes too. So to me, that was a no-go on my feel. What else? Adjustable stem. To me, I know that the handlebars are already swayed back, but a common question that I always get is if they can raise it even more or get it even closer. So with it not having an adjustable stem, that is definitely going to be something that a lot of people would probably have to figure out, you know, switch out. There's always adjustable stems out there. All in all, though, it wasn't a bad bike. I wouldn't say it was a bad bike at all. You know, it was smooth. It was comfortable. If you're looking for a comfortable ride, if you're looking for, you know, that street type touring, cruising the town, you know, just going and visiting grandma down the road, going into the store real quick, and it's all just city kind of travel, I would say yes. Anything else more aggressive, I'd say no. And then if you guys want any more shipping details about this bike, definitely visit the link. Also, you know, read what their shipping policies are, go on their website and check them out. Check out the different colors that they have on there as well, and different styles that they have on Velotric. Yeah, Dad Channel, I agree. Yes, SF does need probably 750 or more. Yeah. So yeah, that is it today. If you guys have any questions, please give us a call. Give us an email, give us a text, send us whatever questions you may have about the Velotric. Again, Jess has put a link in the description, so be sure to click that if you want to find out more information about Velotric. One thing I do want to let you guys know is that any purchase with a Blackbird battery, and that includes the pre-order step-through that we have, any purchase of a Blackbird step-through or step-over, you are able to receive a spare battery for $100 off. There's a discount code on there. It's called BATT, B-A-T-T 100, and that's all capitalized. So yeah, if you're looking to get a spare battery for your Blackbird, that's going on from now until the end of this month. So you guys have quite a few weeks to get that, and it's not retroactive. So let's get those batteries and get those bikes out there and ready for the spring. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in an email or send us a call. Okay. Thanks for joining us. And check us out, area13ebikes.com. Check out our channel, subscribe, like, and signing off. See you guys later.